Hello. Of course, this is not working. Oh, it is working. Welcome back. Probably say welcome back to me. I'm here in my Caspian Explorer. Just finished scanning this planet, actually. So we'll be taking off. There may be other planets in the system. I don't remember. The ship is growing on me. I still did not like the design style, just because it doesn't fit Elite's language. But the ship is growing on me. Though it is kind of a pain to land. They said it should have a small footprint to land, but I find it hard. Like, I get the go ahead to land, but then I touch down and it doesn't land. And I don't know if that's just me. I don't think I remember having these issues in other ships, but hey. And then I land, like, the fun thing is, let's say I'm not going to do this here. Let's say I'm doing this here and this is at okay. I'm traveling down like this. You see how I hit the ground? I took so much damage to my shields that I don't remember that happening in any other ship. Not that much. Like, if I can't land, I hit down to like 25% shields, and I just find it odd. And now, I am not running my normal shield generator on this ship. That may be it. I did a 5D instead of the 5C bi-weaves.
Landing gear retracted.
So that could be part of my problem. But yes, we're going galactic north right over Barnard's Loop Nebula. Mostly so I can get a feel for the ship. And then rush back for tomorrow's Distance World 3's build event. But this was mostly just to get a feel of the Caspian Explorer. And test some things out with Nova, really, to be honest with you. The ship is growing on me, as I said. Mostly because it maneuvers so well in Super Cruise, which is kind of where you're stuck in most of the time if you're an explorer. I do not like the landings. This is because I said. And then the two biggest things I've had, it scares me every single effing time I come out of glide so close to the planet at the speed that you move. And regarding that is going into the planet, no matter how fast I go, there are just times where it says I'm going too fast and I don't get the glide. I just crash out. Like, I don't crash out, but you just drop out of Super Cruise and emergency exit. Yeah, and then you're 50 kilometers up still. So
4, 3, 2, 1.
yes, I'm having issues piloting, and I'm sure it is pure skill issue. Because, well, why wouldn't that be? The most interesting thing I found is out of the 50-some systems I've explored going straight up from the Barnard's Loop Nebula, is I have not found one system that someone else has not been in here before me. Now, granted, I'm still like 800 light years away from that area, but I just find it shocking that not even one. Even around the bubble going 800 light years, I usually discover one brand new system, even if it's just a solo star. But whatever, it is what it is. Not complaining. I just thought it was interesting that through all of this, I have not found a full system that, I was the first to discover. It's a nice water world. Kinda.
Altok FNAD 14-3B4 is a water world wrapped in a thick carbon dioxide atmosphere, with nitrogen and a trace of oxygen. Its rocky magma volcanism hints at active geology beneath the waves. Gravity's just shy of Earth's, and though it's unlandable, the volatile mix suggests a dynamic, possibly hostile environment, prime for extremophile life, if any can brave the acidic seas. Intriguing, Commander.
Oh, so we have a gas giant hiding somewhere. Not behind the star. It's not in the B star. There it is.
System scan complete.
Outhot's FNAD 14-3 is all scanned. Commander, no
See,
biological
yep,
signals.
this water world is
just
not even
geological
first, but I
ones.
knew it wasn't the first.
Looks like a quiet system for life, but
That
those
looks like
geological signals might have
Vistarian.
some interesting rock stories.
Oh,
If you
he was
want,
the first
we
to
can
discover
focus on
them all.
those or
Someone
plot a
first
course
mapped
to a
it.
livelier system nearby. Your call, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
The biggest thing I've been working on, Nova, is
4, 3,
your mood engine adjustment, or new mood engine adjustment needed it. Still kind of does. Apparently, I don't know, my guess is I typed in the wrong numbers or I had misspellings. I had things going up that should be going down and things going down that should be going up.
System scan
That's
complete.
part of the problem I have is when I introduce moods that could be
Fuel scooping.
best way of saying positive and then negatives, but the higher they are, the more negative it would be, and so I needed to swap directions. I need to make things go down if they're supposed to go down. Yeah, by negative moods I mean like stressed, exhausted, and confused, and sad and bored. They actually have angry too.
Fuel scooping complete.
Actually, do I need? Yeah. So I have those moods, and I consider them negative moods. So them going higher is not a good thing. It should be going lower, and some of them are going higher, and some of them are looking like they're perfect. Like exhausted, actually, the numbers look like it's doing well. Angry as well, believe it or not. But stressed and confused, stressed, confused, and sad, kind of go all over the place. So.
Frameshift drive charging.
And then doing memories. I've been working on her memory system. The custom tags have been done. They're being tested now. I have a feeling that there needs some tweaking there. And the tags are there for new related memories. Well, it does a search on the actual text itself for the memory, find related memories. It scores them higher if they have the tags that match. Like if it's an exploration on biological life tags, and it finds memories that don't have those, are scored lower. But if it finds one with those same tags, and basically it's a big lookup freaking table for keywords that refer to the tags. Needs tweaking. I noticed there's a few odd things in there going through. One of the biggest things, though it doesn't matter because it doesn't get used, is apparently journal event stuff, which doesn't get saved as memories, but I still do the work. Why? I don't know. I'm an idiot. I need to make sure I'm not doing the work for those things that I'm not saving. Always comes back as exploration, combat, and UI. What a shock, because they all have probably the same keywords in them.
Frameshift drive charging.
I was talking and got distracted. Gotta do my full system scan. So I've been stopping on gas giants for one reason and one reason only. am hoping, beyond hope, finding one of those green gas giants. I know, it's most likely not going to happen. And I wish you could flew inventory maps of these here. And Type 2, Type 3s. My research tells me the Type 2, Type 3s are the most likely. I do not know how accurate the temperature range is. And I really need to do that more research. Another thing that something came up with that I don't believe is high methane percentage. And I don't think you get that information. I think you just get these two. At least I don't think you can get anything other than hydrogen and helium atmospheres. Which are actually probably wrong about gas giants. But, you know. Oh, but this is a T-Tari star. This wouldn't have it anyways. Well, I don't think it would have it anyways. Because again, my research says F, G, and K class stars. But, oh well. It's always worth looking. You never know. Maybe I will discover one. I do believe I discovered a notable stellar phenomena. A new one. Well, though it had nothing new in it. It was the same old, same old. I was in targeting something wrong.
Frameshift drive charging.
So yeah. So I'm just exploring, running a few tests on Nova. Not major tests, I'm mostly just seeing how she reacts, how things progress, making mental notes of what to do for her. I think some of it is I'll need to start tweaking prompts, not editing prompts. Well, I guess that's the same thing. Tweaking prompts, though. Making sure it does what I need it to do. I will say I do not like Nova in the current mode she's in, where it's just reading off the journal events. There are plans. Plans require time and brain energy, oddly enough.
Frameshift drive charging.
Got lots and lots of notes. I think my bigger problem right now is not a big problem, is I just need to bounce ideas off another human being. Especially who does something similar or wants to do something similar. I don't know if I need them to be doing it, but like hearing ideas, like am I doing the right, like going through a good idea, or I'm doing something stupid but because I don't know any better.
Fuel scooping.
I don't know it's stupid.
Fuel scooping complete.
Like I've already done a lot of stupid stuff. Like apparently saving the journal events as a memory was not the best idea. Who knew? Well, I probably could have figured it out a long time ago. And it is something it struck me as kind of, why am I doing this? But then again, I'm not saving any journal. Well, I am saving a few journal events, but not saving any journal events. But I don't know if I want to make those her memory or not. Because there's no need for me to look them up, is there? I don't think there is a need for me to ever look that stuff up. So, right now we're playing Nova on the basic repeat what she says type of things. It was a wide ring. I don't care about wide rings. I should. Nothing else around here. Nothing special that I can see around here. Oh, we got some plant life.
One biological signal detected on Alpot's FPB C28-06B. Commander, just a single life whisper in this corner of the system. If you want, we could focus a detailed scan there or keep an eye out for more lively systems nearby. Your call, Commander.
Do. And I apologize. I just realized I may have been sending feedback. Because I'm an idiot and didn't push things over to my headphones. Yeah, there we go. And also hear the game a lot better. What a shock. Who would have thought? So yeah, on every gas giant that, well, I shouldn't have clicked on that one. I'm just looking to see if it's green. And if I find a green one, then I rush back. Probably shouldn't stream it. No, who am I kidding? No one's watching this. Yeah, I know this is riveting. Ooh, nice little planet. Seven signals.
Biological signals detected on Alpot's FPB C28-07E, Commander. That's a decent gathering for a single body. Definitely worth a closer look if you want to explore potential life forms or ecosystems there. Shall I prepare a detailed scan recommendation or wait for your lead?
System scan complete.
We'll be checking out
8
7E.
biological signals in a 21 body system. Alpot's FPB C28-0 is definitely hosting.
And someone has it.
No geological signals
known.
to complicate things, so life's the star here. If you want, we can zoom in on those biological signals for detailed scans or keep an eye out for anything unusual. Your call, Commander.
Someone else has it. And I knew I wouldn't be the only one. Just because... What was it, 6B? Yeah. That person even didn't bother, like they're like me, and they don't even bother with the 6Bs. For the same reasons.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's not worth the time usually to land, though I may want to recalculate that.
4, 3, 2.
Now that I have Caspian Explorer and I can pretty much dive into a planet, it may be worth my time to scan a lower valued biological. And excuse me for a second, I just need to adjust something really quickly. There we go. I'm adjusted.
Fuel scooping complete.
But yes, regarding the Caspian Explorer, it is growing on me. I know a few people have complained about the bar going across that's right above or going through the fuel scoop active and the lines, but it hasn't bugged me. I'll be honest, I could see why people may have a problem with it, but at this point it's too late. I don't think I've ever seen Frontier make adjustments, especially to visual adjustments that you would see to ships. And it would be interesting to see how they write off a lore and how my ship magically changed to a new cockpit frame layout. But I'll be honest, it doesn't bother me. It is what it is. Just though I can see why people are complaining. Oh yeah, and Frontier has done adjustments. They did edit the little console on the Panther Clipper. They moved the light down so it doesn't block the speed. And I can't block is the wrong word, but it made it hard to read. The lights. Let's get one asteroid because it gets them all, at least for the star.
System scan complete.
Nothing.
Frameshift drive charging.
No biological or geological signals in Alpot's BXA-D14-3, Commander.
So maybe they will edit.
Looks like this system is a ghost
Move
town
this
for
bar
life
up.
and interesting rocks alike. If you
Move this
want,
bar up
we
here.
can move on to a livelier target
I know
or
you can
revisit
hardly
any
see it in
previous leads.
this view.
Your call. No need to
It doesn't bug me.
Showed up.
Here's my center of view, or, you know, my center of view is right here, not up here, so I should check it out in VR. It may bug me in VR, but it doesn't bug me here. And I'll be honest, I bet it doesn't even bug me in VR. Where that blue dot in the center of my screen is where my view is most of the time. And I don't. This doesn't. Not in my way. It's not in my way when I'm looking at the ground for plants. So yeah. Oh wait. Why? Okay. I forgot I added something. A few of those things are coming back in. I forgot. I added Nova's tags to see what Nova's coming back with. And I'm getting Guardian and Combat? I may have something wrong with my timer. I'm going to have to... Well, that's the benefit of the debugging statements. I can look, and then I can run a command. I can run like tests to see why it's picking up, what words it's picking up on. Okay, target probably is the reason why combat is showing up, which is keep in mind. Now, do we want to have target as a combat tag? Probably not in this case because we're using target in many different ways. Woohoo! Another good planet.
6 biological signals detected on Alpot's DUB C28-02A, Commander. That's a lively little ecosystem brewing. Could be a prime candidate for a detailed scan if you want to dive into potential life forms here. Shall I prepare a recommendation for focused analysis, or do you want to take it slow and steady? A single biological signal on Alpot's DUB C28-03, Commander. Not exactly a rave,
System
but enough
scan
to keep our
complete.
curiosity piqued. If you want, we could zoom in on this lone life whisper or keep scanning for a livelier scene. Your call.
Who's first? 2A goes first. "2A has been discovered by someone." Of course it has. I shouldn't be surprised. I just don't know why this section of space has been visited all. Like even the next one has been visited by one person at least through EDSM.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
It's also only
System
the star.
scan complete. Fuel scoop complete.
The station, there must be a thinning out if I'm jumping 37 light years on an economical. I know I'm like only 1 or 2 left. Wow. They are getting quite thin. But still. Now the real question is, do I keep going?
Frameshift drive charging.
I say that because I do need to get back tomorrow. By tomorrow for the build event. And then you get back in time to switch to the Panther Clipper that I have in the area already, so that shouldn't be an issue. And get to a ready system, I guess. Make sure I'm close enough by for me to do that. And then do all that stuff. Make my one load because I'm pretty sure this will be the fastest T3 starport ever made. I'm just saying. But we're also planning on building an asteroid base somewhere. And then something for the hull seals. Yeah. I think it was an Orbis afterwards. But I am fully expecting this to thing going. We placed it down, you guys go claim your deliveries, make your deliveries, and then done. Like I expect. I think they're estimating 30 minutes. I fully expect it in 5 to 10. However long it takes us to jump to another system, land wherever we need to land to buy the supplies, jump to the construction system, and then land at the construction yard to dump off our things. I fully expect it to be that quick.
6 biological signals detected on Altox BXAD14-15. Looks like this rock's hosting a decent little ecosystem, enough
yes,
life to keep things interesting without turning into a full-blown rave. If you want, I can help prioritize detailed scans or suggest next steps. Your call, Commander.
How far away are we? We need to go to this bookmark. No. If I go full, how many jumps? 24 jumps? At the fastest? It's only like 51 to get here. Or maybe I was misremembering that. Okay, that's roughly 24 minutes if I don't do anything. Why do I have 31 phi? And actually permit is required for this location. Okay. Oh, I know why. I looked at it somewhere else and I bookmarked it and I remembered I couldn't get to it. Okay. Where else do I have around here? I do have this. I think that was my original wanting to go to. First of all, can I even get to it? 18 jumps if I fly as fast as possible. But I'm exploring. I really want to go a slow route. And it only changes to 28 jumps. That's how sparse the space is. I know I'm about 500 light years above the plane. And I'm out towards an edge, so it's not thick. And it looks like I'm actually close to in between arms, so that makes sense, I guess. But I've been Distance Worlds. I don't know where it's gonna take me. I hope it takes me to places I haven't been, and then I'm also hoping it ends like right over here or something, or ends over here, and then I'm on my own to do whatever I need to do to get back. And I hope it's in some place. Like I don't I have it. I don't have it bookmarked anymore. Got rid of it long ago. Beagle Point. And I'll be honest, outside of Distance Worlds, I had never been in the second half north of Sagittarius A. I rarely go that far north. Like, you know, I've been out this way a lot. Been a little bit this way a lot. I really should just pick a place and go to it. Like, pick a place that's not even, like, in this general area. Like, maybe go all the way over here. Like, what's this section? What's this region? Quillo's Halo. Maybe I should find some place in the Halo. And it looks like they may be smudges. It may just have been a weird smudge. Actually, can you even go outside of that? Like, are there stars out here? I would want to go towards the plane. Oh, wait. Which number am I looking at? Yeah. I'm on Real Star, right? Yeah, I should be seeing stars if they're here. Okay, I see the clouds here, so it's possible I should... Yeah, there we go. There are some stars. You know what? I think we're going to do this. How far can I keep on going this way? They're starting to peter out around here. But I still see a star. Oh, there's a star right there. There's still stars. I'm just marking the ones I see. I don't know if I can actually reach these stars. That looks like to be... This looks like to be the last. That one's not highlighting. I'm sure that's an... I don't know what that is. It's obviously background. It's 41,000 light years. Yeah, and we are going to bookmark it. Future adventure. We will try to make this location at some point. But now that I'm here, where was this? I'm looking at, I don't know if you can see, right where the cursor is. It looks like no, it's background. So I'm going off the galaxy map now. What's this? I guess it's just image artifacts? It could just be image artifacts and not like space dust. Because it is kind of square when you look at it. So it would be like a pixel that probably is not quite black and it never got cleaned up. Yeah, they pulled the image in Photoshop and they clicked the magic wand for all colors. So I'm not seeing stars when you zoom in. But if I do this, well, that's not even barely in this sector of space that I was trying to shoot in. I just realized that. That's just inside that line. If you're over here, do you get stars? You get some stars. It's awfully sparse around here. This may be the sparsest part of it. Maybe a little bit over here. Not the sparsest, the fullest, the densest. Be interesting. What is Halo? Oh God, I'm curious. It has plant life. There's a... Oh, that's been confirmed. One of these. Oh, reported. That's not even confirmed. Oh, no, confirmed is me when I see it. Reported is when other people start to see it, right? Where is that? Yeah, it's right on the line. But yes, that's probably what we'll do. It's just pretty much west of where we are now. Galactic West. But for now, let's just continue up to that other waypoint I had marked out. And this doesn't take me up 28. And where did Nova go? Did she crash? I don't think she crashed.
Frameshift drive charging.
Looks like a crash, but I don't know. We'll find out when we jump. And then we'll find out when she speaks. I have a feeling her overlay crashed. She didn't crash, she's still running. Ooh, an ancient star. 13 billion.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I'm guessing a journal event is not updating, or Nova's not updating because of the journal event. She's not being unhidden. I'm guessing. But since there's apparently biological life here, when we scan it, she will speak and it will tell us if she's really crashed or not. But yeah, this is the life of an Explorer Elite Dangerous. I mean, she still works.
2 biological signals detected on Alpot's AEC C28-0A4, Commander. Not a full ecosystem party, but enough to pique our curiosity. If you want, we could prioritize a detailed scan here or keep cruising for livelier locales.
Guess our overlays
Your call,
just
as
crashed? I don't know.
Frameshift drive charging.
But the real problem I have is what to do between now and January 18th before Distance Worlds 3 officially starts. I'm sure they'll have some events between now and then, but I need something to do. Maybe I'll check out that new AI. Maybe I'll try to do my surface conflicts and get the engineer unlocked. I only need 8 more of those. I didn't find them fun. Maybe the new changes to AI and weapons make them fun. Also very interested to see what Operations brings.
Fuel scooping complete.
But I have a feeling we'll be on Distance Worlds 3 when it happens. If that's the case, I may need to break out my alt account. And I really don't like that I can't see Nova's overlay. It does tell me if I did things. It does tell me if I did honk. Because I don't remember if I ever honked. And then if I did honk, then like how many things are in the system to look that I need to scan. Because apparently my short-term memory doesn't handle those numbers very well. Oh, I had an Earth-like world here?
Alta's ACB D14-33 is a fascinating Earth-like body with a nitrogen-rich atmosphere, 75.4%, and oxygen at 24.5%, close to Terran norms but with lower surface gravity at 0.69 G and a cooler 260 K temperature. Its significant axial tilt of -29 degrees could drive strong seasonal shifts. Not landable, but its metal-rich rocky surface hints at geological complexity. Worth noting? Its long rotation period, about 26 hours, might affect day-night cycles. A solid
I'm not sure if
candidate for future
26
study.
hours is a long day-night cycle. We will check it out, because I generally always check out Earth-like worlds. Just to see what they look like.
System scan complete.
Yep. Map Planet 3, but I knew I would not be the first
No
one.
biological or geological signals detected in Alpot's ACB D14-3,
But yeah, you
Commander.
should remember this Earth-like
Looks like this
world.
system's playing hard to get. No life or interesting rocks waving hello. If you want, we could move on
That's
to a
why I want to
system with a
tweak
bit
some
more
of her
personality.
props.
Otherwise,
In this case,
this
it's
one's
just
a
like
quiet
try to
boy perfect for
remember,
a breather.
you know,
Your call.
go through the memory of everything else and repeat that information. And that's because the prompt specifically, I count geological and biological signals, and then I send it through with the all bodies found prompt, so I can get a good overview. But I want a good overview. Like, we didn't find any of those, but I should still get told about the Earth-like world. And stuff like that. Yeah, see, doing this loop of shame doesn't make me think that the Corsair moves this nimbly and Super Cruise. And maybe it's the engine size. My Corsair does have, I think, only a Class 5 thrusters as opposed to the 7s, but I'm not sure that plays a role in Super Cruise. I could be wrong. I really don't know. As much as I tout myself as an elite dangerous scientist, I'm hardly a scientist in the game. I don't check those things out for some reason. I only stay at the Holiday Inn as an elite dangerous role-playing scientist explorer. Let's see if I can do this with actual forward probes instead of so used to my 2. Yeah, you don't go quite to the horizon.
Surface scanned by 50%.
You may not give me that 90% I need. No, of course not. Why would you? I really thought this was the pre-engineered one.
Surface scan complete.
Outod's ACBD 14-33 is quite the catch. An Earth-like world with a nitrogen-rich atmosphere, 75.4%, and oxygen at 24.5%,
That is
nearly
pretty
Terran
close
standards.
to Terran standards, yeah.
Surface gravity is lighter at 0.69 g, and the cooler 260 K temp suggests a brisk climate. Its significant axial tilt of minus 29 degrees promises pronounced seasons, while a long 26-hour rotation might make days feel leisurely. Not landable, but its metal-rich rocky surface hints at geological intrigue. A nice blend of familiarity and alien charm.
Only has an orbital period of 1,387 days. It's suitable for water-based life. Let's take a look at it. Look at that pretty interesting landmass. I do wish to the days you could land on these, though I know why we will never be able to land on these. First of all, what would you do on these? Because I have no idea what you would do on these. I am hoping that Frontier at some point gives us one that there's actually massive amounts of life on it. Like we can see cities. Like this is a little interesting mountain little terrain. I guess it's mountains. Let me drop out. It's like mountains and valleys. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've ever have seen rivers, but I don't know if I could see some rivers from space, to be honest with you. There's a massive hurricane going on. Nice little inland sea. At least it looks like it. I can't tell underneath the hurricane, but it looks like it's connected underneath there. I mean, I can draw green around. So yeah, looks like a nice little inland sea between 2 hurricanes. I do wish that they made the clouds an actual secondary layer instead of kind of blending it in. But it is what it is. Okay, and then let me... Oh, wrong button. I want this button. Oops. I want to hit that again. There we go. I'll remember all my binds at some point. Okay, now we give it a little, give it a little thrust. Looks like we're flying. We are flying. Take a big giant screenshot. Have Novus tell
Screenshot
us.
captured and logged for Autot's ACBD 14-3 system, Commander. No commentary, just the facts as ordered.
And then I'll do a little flying out of the. Flying out of the camera. Okay, there we go. Back in. I know, I am in the wrong cockpit mode. I know, it sucks.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift.
And continue on our little journey. Find it funny the tags she listed for the screenshot were combat and UI. It reminds me I don't want to save screenshot memories. Why am I making a memory of I made a screenshot in this system? That's alright. Uh-oh. We're gonna get an error. A little long in this witch space. Okay, come on, game, you can do it. Right to the maw of Adder. Since that happened, I'll restart Nova. Since I lost my overview.
Greetings, Commander. Give me a few minutes to wake up and check my circuits. No peeking now.
This is not a good sign. Oops, that's not a good sign either. Are we still technically live? Are you still connected? No. Well, this may be the end of the stream. Though, you know what I should do? Well, let's see if we can do it. While I doubt I would spend the money on these, at least check out the Chrome skins that they released. Maybe. We may not be able to either. It may require us access to the servers to do that too. Also, this fan here, I'm sorry. Maintenance would never let this fan go as long that broke him. Because as soon as that fan turned on, it would just kill itself. And yes, it looks like whatever is happening is happening. Yeah, what I was trying to do is going back to edit a scene, but I can't edit a scene. Yeah, I cannot connect to Frontier servers. Of course you can't connect to Frontier servers. They're having issues. I do like how you can see inside the cockpit very well. At least on this screen. Looks kind of nice. I will say, I think that's the seat we're in. That bar looks like it should show up higher than it actually does on us. But maybe not. It looks like maybe it's about real. About in the right location. The only issue I have is, even in the futuristic making whatever the cockpit material is, I don't think they would make it odd shape. Maybe they would. I think that these corners here will be too tight for whatever the material is. Like usually you don't want thin sharp points on glass because it's just that's a weak spot. It's also a really good stress spot. Like there's a reason windows on ships are circular. Or at least the windows that are near the waterline. Alright, this came back up. Should we try it again? Try solo. Yep, this is looking like it's gonna be the end of the night. Nope, loading game. Gonna make me a liar? Please make me a liar. Yeah, it looks like it's still having issues. I say that maybe I'm having it actually. This is still saying I'm sending stuff to you guys, so I don't think that's the case. Yeah, I'm still sending the bytes, sending the bits and the bytes to you. I'm assuming it's coming out. Yep, looks like it's coming out. At least coming out on YouTube. Oh well. I still find funny this popped up. I'm gonna guess it's having issues. I can't even view the livery. Means our website's probably down. Is the website down? The forums are up. That doesn't mean much. Oh, that's not what I was trying to go to. There we go. Oh, our website's up. Doesn't mean much. Okay, you list your games frontier, but you don't list. You don't even list Elite Dangerous anymore. Yet you show it off in all your pictures. I seriously don't think I could be wrong. F1 manager may very well be more popular than I would think. On their website. Oh, there it goes. Let's take a look at the chromies. No. No, no, no. I know I have some paint damage. It shouldn't be that far to paint damage to see those. Oh, cancel. I don't want to buy it. I just want to look at them. Okay, you just highlight it. There's the chrome, the golden one. That looks too out there for me. Yep, that's the black Explorer Gold, which looks black on the preview. Almost looks like. Yeah, Midnight Black Gloss. I'm running the flat one, the Midnight Black Flat. Darker chrome and a lighter chrome. I know. They don't look good to me. That's just too much. That's just too out there. Same with that one. Okay, so I think that's what it is. This is more flat and this is the glossy. I bet that's the same here. That's just two different colors. Hi Nova, what are you gonna do?
Hydrocarbon FL, flower, flow nominal, commander. Syntax slip, disregard. Or don't. Sometimes my circuits like to dance on the edge of poetry and protocol. Keeps things interesting, don't you think?
Not sure I like that prompt for the random events. It may actually, it may actually get better when I get back to adding the sound effects to my text-to-speech. That may actually work out better. Why did I stop doing that? You know, this Xeno Gray is not bad. But they just didn't have great colors for this. Like, I felt the paint jobs for these ships were just like the barest minimum that they could do. Like, I don't even like this one. Oh, wow. We hit the random lottery today.
Firewall just caught a polite knock from nowhere, Commander. No ID, no signature, just a whisper in the code asking for entry. I denied it, but it's the kind of quiet that sets my circuits on edge. Would you like me to trace the source or keep it under wraps for now?
Trace the source, Nova.
Tracing the source of that polite knock on the firewall, Commander. I'll sift through the logs and packet trails for any hint of origin or intent. Could be a stray bot, or something more curious lurking in the shadows. I'll report back as soon as I have a lead, unless you want me to keep it ghosting quietly for now?
Just let me know when you have something.
Got it, Commander. I'm digging through the firewall logs for that knock's origin. If it's a stray bot or something more curious, I'll flag it immediately. Meanwhile, I'll keep the usual silent watch for any life signs or anomalies nearby. Your quiet guardian in the code, reporting when the shadows stir.
Well, see, right now that was... She tagged Guardian in that because she used Guardian, but not as the alien Guardian, so that's going to be a fun thing to try to figure out which type of Guardian you're referring to. And Firewall should be hacking. Should have also done the hacking. The hacking tag. And yet it picked up Guardian UI and Thargoid. I don't even know why it picked up the Thargoid. Guardian, I can see why. I don't see any words in there. Same thing with UI. I'm not sure where it pulled up UI. Oh no, UI came from logs. Yeah, see, I may want to pull out the logs. Okay. Yeah, I think they just got lazy on this paint schemes. Like, they showed this one off, like everyone showed this one off, and just look at it. Like, these go along the lines, and then this is just painted, and it just goes off the lines of the ship itself. Like, it just curves up off that painted giant, and it looked like it seriously looks like this is someone's first model kit, and they're learning how to paint. That's how I classified this. When I saw it from like the previews and the early access for the creators, the elite partners, I saw this paint job and I was just like, that looks horrible. It looks like, looks like I painted it. Like I had a little 1/50th model and I painted it. So yeah, but it looks like the game may be working again. So let's try this. Let's see if we can get back in. Continue our little journey. This looks good. Oh, you lost my route. I'd like to know why sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't work. I'm not sure if I've fully skinned the system. And we're going to visit a real star. Oh, we must have really landed in this system. Just 3 stars.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, there is a nice little hum back there. A little quiet hum with the FSD charging up when you're in normal space.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
But that's the issue I have with the random events. Things like this don't really go anywhere. And for it to go where I have to kind of keep reprompting. And that's kind of where I also wanted to try building various states.
Fuel scooping complete.
Because technically, Nova's is in a state system. She should be like on alert right now. And if she's on alert, I need to poke her. Best way of stating it, poking her. We have a massive ring around body 10.
HD7037-310 is a fascinating white glass star's rocky ringed body. Its ring, spanning over 5 light seconds in diameter with a hefty 16.7 trillion metric tons of rocky mass, suggests active debris processes or remnants of a shattered moon. The body's slow rotation and extreme axial tilt hint at a turbulent past. Worth mapping for geological insights, Commander?
Really, a 5 light second diameter ring? That's a pretty big ring. And actually, Planet 7 also has a wide ring. It popped up when she was speaking for that one, and that one's 4 light seconds across. Do we have this helium rich? Is this a helium rich system? Ooh, a ringed heavy metal content world. And I'm not the first. God damn it. I shouldn't be surprised. I knew I haven't been first in this section, in this area of space for, well, ever. That's a hot planet. Was that landable? Was it 7D that was close? Yeah, 7D. I'm not sure if that was landable. We have a few planets here I want to take a look at. And I should have checked, you wouldn't tell me. I had to check the gas giants. I think this is a helium-rich system. It certainly has a lot of things in this system. It is a helium-rich system. Another wide ring. Another wide ring. Are you? You're not my helium-rich gas giant. You're just... Oh, 3.94 G gravity landable planet. We want to go to planet 3 in this case. Test out the new Mark II thrusters. Here's that helium-rich gas giant.
HD 7037312 is a colossal helium-rich gas giant, tipping the scales at nearly 3,000 Earth masses with a surface gravity that'd crush most ships at 27.35 GS. Its blazing 845 K temperature and hydrogen-helium atmosphere mark it as a fierce, untouchable giant. The orbital eccentricity and slight axial tilt hint at a dynamic history, probably stirred by gravitational tugs from siblings or past cosmic encounters. Not landable, but a fascinating heavyweight in the system.
Yeah, it is a fascinating heavyweight in the system. And obviously, I forgot I programmed in her to read off helium-rich gas giants. I didn't think that was one of the planets types I had. Yeah, I don't care about nested moons. I only care about Shepherd
System
vids,
scan
and I don't
complete.
think they're really drawn in.
HD 70373 is playing hard to get 49 bodies, 0 biological signals, but 38 geological ones waving their rocky flags. If you're after life, this system's a no-go, but those geological signals could tell us a story or two about its history. Want me to help you pick a promising rock to study, or shall we chart a course elsewhere?
Okay, which ones had the wide ring, or the massive rings? That was Planet 10. Yeah, so it was this one. This one had a wide ring, and this one had a wide ring. Nope, 7 and 10. This would be an interesting system. Let's check it out. Okay, what did... Oh, man. You could get some stuff done on this system. Where's the primary port? Is that primary the flag? Am I misremembering the icon for what the primary port was? Oh, I'm just not seeing it. Wouldn't it be a bad place to put a primary port? This is where I would build the T3 first, but then we're nowhere close to anything to make this useful. We need a few carriers worth of stuff to make that the T3. Alright, let's go back to the normal view. We want to go to Planet 7. We're going to check out the rings. And then we're going to check out that hydrogen rich one. Helium rich, hydrogen rich. They're all hydrogen rich. Yeah, this did have an odd orbit. Something's actually causing problems. That is a big ring. So what, 4 of them? 3 rings? Well, we'll find out. We'll scan it. We're going to actually map it. Oh, this is a giant. We're not going to be able to actually... Yeah. I have no idea. There's no way I should be missing out that far. Oh, it's just 2 rings? Blah.
Surface scan complete. Surface scan complete.
Rod plumsite detected on HD 703737A ring, one of those rare minerals that make geologists drool. Not exactly a life sign, but a shiny clue to the system's geological story. If you want, we could consider a closer surface scan run or even plan a visit to this ring for a proper look.
Nah.
Your call, Commander.
We're just gonna go to Planet 10, get the other wide ring, because I just like wide rings, or massive rings. I don't care about wide rings. And then we're gonna look at the helium, and then what was this one? That just looks interesting. I want to take a look at this, the helium rich, in person. The ship has the same curse for me as the Corsair does. Not knowing when to drop out, and I either overshoot or undershoot. Oh, come on. Am I slowed down enough? No. I think this ship feels like it's faster just to do the loop instead of doing a big S turn. I bet you this is just one big giant ring, though it has the different strand. Definitely different layers in it. Yep, just one giant ring.
Surface scan complete.
Looks like HD 7037310A ring just dropped a couple of rare gems on us, serendipite and benitoite. No life signals, but those minerals are worth a closer look if you want to indulge your inner rockhound. We could plan a flyby for a detailed surface scan, or keep cruising for something livelier. Your call, Commander.
I'm sorry. I'm fully scanned, right? 49 and 49. Why is it saying 52? Obviously, I have a math error. But last things last, the helium rich. Obviously, it's not 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh, maybe close. 3 seconds is close. Am I above or below? I was below. Checking. This one wasn't a binary pair, was it? Oh, it is with that guy. That's why. It looks like your standard helium rich gas giant. Though we'll zoom up close. We'll look at it in the light. As such as it is. Yeah, with these probes I have no idea the surface area I'm gonna get. I'm gonna have to wait. We're gonna map it. I don't think I'll get my 20. Oh, that does more than I thought. So maybe we want to do around the horizons. 2, 3. Oh, I'm getting mixed up where I scanned. Because it's rotating on me. Where's the right? Let's go past here. Let's get the back view of right around there.
Surface scanned by 50%.
I'm shocked that's only by 50%. Let's go here. I didn't. This should have been further back than that. Okay, let's get one here. Get one here. Get one here. Here. I'm not sure. I should have waited on this to see where they hit. I'm guessing. I probably will not get my efficiency bonus. Yeah, those are not too far. They needed to be further back. Okay. Miss is right here. In theory, let's do it this way. Miss. I'm expecting that one to hit right around here on the backside of the planet. Ugh. That's not bad. I'll take it. I'm not going to get my efficiency bonus. If I go this direction, there's the miss right about there. And then this way, about the same. I have no idea if that's going to get me up to 90%. I don't think it is. Oh, 1% off. If I'm going to do this, let's go for the easy 1%. I already lost my efficiency bonus because I know I went too quick doing the backsides. I should have seen where they were hitting. See, that not even hitting where I was expecting that to hit, but it should still cover that area.
Surface scan complete.
HD 7037312 is a colossal helium-rich gas giant, weighing nearly 3,000 Earth masses with crushing gravity over 27 GS. Its blistering 845 K temperature and hydrogen
I wonder
helium
what I need to do
atmosphere
to
mark
get
it as a
edge
fierce,
text-to-speech
untouchable
to
giant.
say actual.
The slight axial tilt and orbital eccentricity
Gs
hint at a dynamic
instead of
history,
GS.
likely shaped by gravitational tugs or past encounters. No landing, but a heavyweight marvel.
Now the real thing is, do you give me? I was hoping it would give me a real name. Or, sorry, the voxel name. I'm going to have to look it up. I didn't realize I should have realized. I did make note that this was a real star. Came out of a one of our star system maps. Look it up and we can go check the rest of the voxel out and see if we can find any more helium-rich gas giants. Even though that one wasn't me first discovering it. Oh well. Not much I can do about it. Right? If I want to be the first, I could, like, make my own stellar forge.
Fuel scooping.
And in fact, about 20 years ago, I did make my own stellar forge, but not this
Fuel
detailed.
scooping complete.
I was scientific about what I did, but to a point. So technically, my scientific was about where planets would be for most stars, giving the average star mass. Like, I didn't do anything with mass. I did star types, and then where the habitable zone is for those planets, you know, stuff like that for those stars, or would be. I was working on, that was me working on a web-based 4X game. Money Planet. Hopefully that's a money planet.
One biological signal detected on Alpot's WCEC 27-01, Commander. A modest guest at this cosmic soiree, just one life form waving from the shadows. If you want, we could run a detailed scan to learn more or keep the sensors on standby.
It could be,
for
but I
anything else
seriously
that
doubt
might show
that
up.
stratum was
Your call.
is the material that's going to show up. It's going to be bacteria, but we're going to take a look at it.
System scan complete.
One biological signal among 10 bodies in Alpot's WCEC 27-0,
Someone else has gotten
Commander.
it too.
Quiet system overall. No geological signals to chase.
Not worth my time.
If you want, we could focus on that lone life sign for a detailed
And that
scan
is
or
why I'm
consider
really
moving to
not
a
a
system with
scientist
more action.
explorer in Elite Dangerous.
Your call.
Because it's not worth my time. Like, I need the credits for some stupid reason.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Like, I should, because I don't need the credits, right? That should be my real excuse, is I should because I can use the data, but I don't even know what I'm using the data for. I'm not actually saving any of this data.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I'm not even using the data I do save. That's even the worst part about this. Like, I am saving every system I visit, but I don't use it for anything. Like, I would have never known I was here or not. And the worst part about it is, I can look it up. And I just don't. I've been lazy about adding it in. Is that A3?
One biological signal detected on Alpot's SWFC 26-0A3, Commander. Not a party, but a potential guest worth a closer look. If you want, we could prioritize a detailed scan to uncover what life form is hiding there, or keep it on the back burner while you decide our next move. Your call.
My guess is that planet's already been scanned by someone since it showed up for me.
System scan.
Or SRV survey. I'll be asked to check it.
One biological signal among 10 bodies in Alpot's
it's been
SWFC 26-0.
Shift drive.
Not a bustling ecosystem, but a lone whisper of life nonetheless. No geological signals to keep us grounded here. If you want, we could focus on that single bio sign or plot a course for a system with richer prospects. Your call, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I will say I am getting tired of systems that have been discovered already. And I know I need to really travel far outside of my wheelhouse to get to the spaces.
System scan complete.
And I say this a lot, knowing full well when I go on Distance World 3, there will be plenty of systems that I will be first discovering.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I shouldn't worry too much. But, you know, I will.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Another real known star. Coming up, that is. So we have a massive ring and a wide ring, so this system may be quite interesting too.
Autot's TWFC 26-0ABC4 is a Y-type star, small and cool at 461 K, with a mass just 0.02 solar masses and an axial tilt of 135.7 degrees, suggesting a retrograde spin. Its metal-rich ring is massive, over 13 trillion metric tons, spanning nearly 2 ls wide. This dense ring could be a rich source of raw materials, possibly remnants of a disrupted planetary body or rich asteroid belt. Worth a closer look?
It is always worth a closer look. But you asked that like a question. But then again, that's what you're kind of told to do. What I think really needs to I need to have someone to talk to who goes over my prompts. Figuring out how I could word it better. And this is for the Nova's character prompt. It's already massive already. But I have a feeling it's not worded well. It needs to be worded better in some places.
3 biological signals detected on Alpot's TWFC
I don't remember any of them being
26-0ABC4E,
pre-listed.
Commander. Not a full ecosystem, but enough to pique curiosity. If you want, we could focus a detailed scan here or keep the sensors alert for anything else
say
nearby.
three
Your call, ready to dive in or keep
biological
cruising.
signals is a ecosystem. I would say it's now an
3
ecosystem. We have 2
biological
planets
signals
of life.
detected on Alpot's TWFC 26-0ABC3C, Commander. A modest gathering of life forms, enough to pique our curiosity without causing a ruckus. If you want, we could focus a detailed scan here or keep the sensors alert for anything else nearby. Your call.
There's some more life here too.
For biological signals detected on
System
Alpot's
scan
TWFC 26-0ABC1B, Commander.
Because I should.
That's a promising start for a livable locale.
Drives me crazy if I
If you
don't.
want, we could zero in on one of those signals for a detailed scan or keep the sensors alert for any other whispers of life nearby. Your call.
Oh, has someone been here? Yes. Rat car has been here. Yep. The rat car has been here, all of them. And looks like rat car is a full explorer. Looks like he mapped. Well, he didn't map the giants. He mapped all the planets. Good for him. It does make me wonder why. I guess he just doesn't want to do the. Well, you mapped that gas giant. No, he didn't map that gas giant. He mapped all the smaller ones, though. Wonder why he didn't map the gas giants. Well, this one's a star, isn't it? No, that's a gas giant. Huh. And I doubt I'm the first one here. I have a feeling all the known stars have been visited at least once by people. Mostly because I think all the known stars in our galaxy we know of are close. Close, I use in, you know.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Nothing here. I'm sure this is a big dead system. It'd be a profitable system if I cared about the mapping all these bodies. That was high value body, high metal content world. This is another high metal content world, yep.
0 biological signals and 6 geological ones in HD 68224. Looks like the rocks are talking, but no life signs joining the conversation.
They're not talking too much.
If you want, we could focus on those geological signals for potential mineral wealth or anomalies. Or we keep moving. Space has got plenty more mysteries with a pulse.
We're just gonna keep on keeping on.
System scan complete.
It's just a T-Tari star. I didn't even look. Yep.
Frameshift drive charging.
I do wonder why we can't refuel from a T-Tari star. I would still think they had hydrogen.
4, 3, 2.
Maybe they don't. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm thinking wrong too. It's also possible they just said main sequence because main sequence stars are common. That's also going under the occasion that we're just flying by to scoop up hydrogen, which we probably aren't, even though that's what our fusion engines run on.
Fuel scooping complete.
Actually, do we? Yeah, I could just do an injection. I can't refuel. I like how I can do limpets. Because I don't have limpets. But I haven't seen anything worth it to make limpets yet, so I'll make limpets if I need to make limpets. Yeah, I was going to say. I bet one of you are a gas giant. Apparently I'm on top of the solar, or in the bottom of the solar system. Don't know which. If I were to look around, I probably can find out. Nested moon. Don't care about nested moons. And I know I could turn those off, but bully, I'm not going to. Actually,
no biological signals in Outpots RQHC-25-0. Commander, just 20 geological ones keeping the rock concert alive.
I don't know if I can't
If light's
tell
the
if
party
those
we're
are
after, this system's the
Magellan
wallflower.
clouds.
We could focus on those geological signals or
Or
jump
just
to a
nebula.
system with more biological buzz. Your call, as always.
Not gonna continue looking. Let's see if I was above or below the solar system. Because if I remember correctly, the Magellan clouds, magnetic, whatever clouds, are below. So if I see them, it means I'm looking south or looking down, galactic-wise. I need another T-Tars? No, I was going to say.
Fuel scooping complete.
So the real question. So that's Magellan Cloud. Magnetic clouds, whatever. The mini galaxies. Proto-galaxies? I don't know what they're called. I don't know if they even have a definition like that. This is where it'd be like, hey Siri. I don't think my level of trivia would make it worth making a short about the clouds.
System scan complete.
And then again, I'm not sure anyone would care.
No
Though I say that,
biological or
I think I
geological
care because I
signals
do
detected
kind
in
of care.
Outpots
I do kind of curious.
26-0, Commander. Looks like
They
this
have a
system's
term
keeping its
called
secrets close to the
proto-galaxies,
chest.
mini
Rock solid
galaxies,
silence all
wannabe
around.
galaxies.
If you want, we could plot a course to a livelier locale or dig into any other leads you have in mind. Your call.
Or do we just call them clouds because that's what they are? Though I'm pretty sure both of them have stars in it. I think mini galaxy or proto galaxy sounds like a good term to me.
4,
Dwarf galaxy.
2, 1, engage.
You like to use dwarf for dwarf stars, dwarf planets? Proto is, yeah, proto is probably the wrong term.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Also would love to know why Nova's not auto-honking for me. Would love the auto-honk.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, you're gonna start cooling down now. Alright, never really got that hot.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I will say, the ship is not as cool. Though, I'm pretty sure I could sit forever in a FSD one. I should test that out.
Systems
Good to know if I can or
complete.
not. Oh, I also need to head around to the engineers and get all my experimental done on this ship. So I realized it didn't have Mass Manager yet in my FSD.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think... I won't need to do that till tomorrow. I only need to get back to the station tomorrow. I don't... The engineer, I can go to Felicity first here and get the engineering done.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Get Mass Manager installed. Not sure I really need anything else per se. Though I will go and pick up, if I don't already have one, the pre-engineered detailed surface
Fuel
scanner.
scooping.
I'll go pick up another one of those.
Fuel scooping complete.
And then I don't really think I care about either drag drives or strip down drives for the thrusters, to be honest with you.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Though it would squeeze just a fractional amount more jump range. Already 72 to 78.
4, 3, 2,
Okay.
1,
Ultimate decision. Ultimate, whatever, ultimate. Ultimately, I guess is the more the best word. I think I will be flying the Caspian Explorer. I think I'm gonna get over. I'll get over the design looks.
fuel
Because
scooping.
the thing is, it gives me all the crap I want on my exploration ship. Because I do want a fighter, even if it's not meant for defense. Because I won't use it for defense. It's meant to just have fun on planets. And I'll probably even be honest with you, I bet I won't even use it for planets. I'll use it on Distance Worlds 3, but that's about it. I won't use it. I don't think I'll use it on my own. Though I say that, I do plan on buying a fleet carrier after Distance World 3. That's just the planet behind the star.
System scan complete.
Okay, where am I? 12
Output
jumps.
SEED-12-0 is a no-show on both biological and geological fronts,
It
Commander.
is a no-show, isn't it?
7 bodies, 0 signs
I
of
haven't
life or
seen
interesting
anything
geology.
interesting in a while.
It's the cosmic equivalent of a silent disco with no music.
Dr.
We can keep
Gooey!
moving. There's bound to be a livelier neighborhood nearby if you want. Your call.
We're trying, but now we're traveling 71 light years for economic mode to the next star, so... And then 21 light years. We're hitting the sparsity of the area. Love to know why
Fuel scooping complete.
auto honking isn't working for me. I could take guesses. And the real guess is my mouse cursor is not somewhere, even though the window's active. You know what? We're going to test that. I only need to move it. I bet that's what it is. And I don't notice it. We go this way. You know, there was a time I actually used the joystick to do this, and I found out the mouse is just so much nicer. Okay.
No life signs or geological
We're
whispers.
jumping,
Output
we're moving my mouse
11-0
cursor off that
Commander.
monitor so I
A
can
clean
see
sweep
where it
with 0
is.
signals. This system's about as lively as a rock in a vacuum. We can either move on to somewhere with more to offer or take a moment to
I'm
recalibrate.
still in game.
Your call, as always.
4, 3,
Technically, the game still has active focus. But we'll see if this actually... You know, at this point, I haven't even caught anything interesting. I bet that's it.
fuel scooping.
Next jump.
Fuel scooping complete.
Pull the cursor down. Make sure before we jump that it's active. Like in the same window. Because this is important when I do want to add the ability to like set routes. And like lower my landing gears because I ask Nova to lower my landing gears. Stuff like that. The only reason I haven't implemented is the key pressing hasn't been all that accurate, I guess is the best way of putting it.
One biological signal detected on Output's OTG D11-16, Commander.
Okay,
Not a
I
bustling
shall
ecosystem,
remember
but enough
that.
to spark our
Okay.
curiosity. If you want, we could run a more detailed scan here or keep the sensors alert for anything else nearby.
System scan.
Your call, ready
Nope.
when you are.
Okay, we have
One biological signal among 9 bodies in Output's OTG
Cursor
D11-1, Commander. Quiet on the geological front, but
jumping.
that lone life sign might be worth a closer look. If you want, we could run a detailed scan on that specific body or keep an eye out for other systems with richer life signatures. Your call.
My call.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. System scan complete.
Yep, that's what it is.
Fuel
Okay. So if this is the case, then maybe move the mouse cursor to center of the screen.
Frameshift drive charging.
Then, oh, I'm entering a new region of space. New region of the galaxy. I really should be turning around.
3.
I have probably, what, 30 some jumps? Probably have more than 30 jumps. It's probably 35 to 40 jumps. I get back. That is 40 minutes if I don't do anything. If I just pure rush it.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Yeah, let's actually check.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, I want you to target, please. Route. Route unavailable. Don't tell me route's unavailable. How about the system? Can I route to here? Oh. Yes. Route would be unavailable. Why? Because, well, you know. I'm in economical mode instead of fastest. 31 jumps. You know what? We're gonna head back now. Other than returning to the system, it looks like I'll be hitting different ones. I flipped this way. We can deal with this.
Frameshift drive charging.
Other than I go back into the system I just left. See, this would be like Nova would say, we've been here one time. Technically, I have that data, I just don't use that data. Yeah, I really should add that to the prompt. And maybe we should just relook at the prompts. And I think I've been putting that off because I wanted to start creating states. Create a state for Nova, the commander of the ship. Stage of flight. And actually, Nova's state has been the one I've been thinking about the most. And then I think I need to give her an emotional state. Or give her different states of like when she's in different tasks. Like right now her state could just be well, I'm just sitting in the background daydreaming, malfunctioning, checking for signals, actually doing a scientist work, stuff like that. Though I need to figure out what those are so I can use them. And then how to use them, because that's the key. How do you use those states?
Frameshift drive charging.
Like, why do I want to save those states? Like, what's the point of it? Because that's the key, I think. Well, one of the keys.
3, 2.
Doesn't matter if I save a state if I don't use it. If I don't use it well. And I think that's my bigger problem, is I have a lot of stuff that I'm not really using well. Or using at all. Like the system visits, like I know how many times I visited the system. I saved the whole stat of the database. What's worse, it's a function call for me to even get it. I just need to send the system address. I can get how many visits I were to a station, planet, and a system. I just don't do it. Which is why I need to relook at the prompt. It should be something that Nova gets. And in this case, FSD jump event should be the one pulling that out to say, hey, this is our blinked visit to the system.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I'm not really. The thing is, I haven't done that. Is I don't know if I want Nova to say anything about that. Like, I don't want every system saying, this is our first visit, this is our first visit, this is our first visit, this is our 10th visit, this is our first visit. So, like, I don't know when I want that to be an actual callable prompt. Because I don't think I want her speaking on every single time I jump. Because traveling like this is going to make it the annoyance. Because right now, the only time she'll speak on FSD jump is if we are the first one to discover it. And potentially, if there are things we scan close by to the star that we're looking for. Wide, like massive rings are one of those things. There's a few other things. But generally they have to be part of the star we jumped in, otherwise, or a star in the system, because we wouldn't get those scan events, or very close bodies to the main star.
System scan complete.
And she just speaks on this, completes,
no
but
light
only
or
if they're
gossip in Altox PTG
more than 5 bodies.
Commander. A quiet system with 6 bodies, none showing biological or geological signals. If you want, we could plot a course to a livelier neighborhood or keep the sensors warm for any subtle anomalies. Your call.
Since I just looked, it looks like moods are doing okay. The root engines, I still have to worry about some of those that are going into the high and when they shouldn't. But looking at them now, they've kind of balanced out. Like, they kind of settled down. I may still be lowering them too fast. But if I increase that, I don't want to increase it too much. Maybe half of what there was before to now. And then I think is just make sure I have the right pluses and the minuses in there. But the mood engine looks like we're getting close. I can finish tweaking that probably tonight. I'll probably go through and look at those numbers again. Do a lot of paper math. Make sure I got them correct. And I may go through what's Elite Dangerous Observatory Core and turn off some of the features I don't really care about. Though if I was smart, I would turn that. I can probably turn that program off entirely. Because most of the stuff I do have Nova doing that now.
0 Biology, 9 Geology, Autot's ROG D11-0 is all about rocks and minerals, no life crashing the party. If you want, we can analyze those geological signals for anything unusual or move on to a system with more lively prospects. Your call, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1.
See, the thing, I don't think I need her to... I don't think I want her to start asking questions. Even though technically these aren't questions, but I don't want, like, the suggestions.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
And my mouse cursor must not be on the screen. It didn't auto scan. No auto honks. You know, I never checked. Is the FSS something multi-crew can do? My guess is probably not. Because you have to be going slow to use it. If not stopped. Or, well, slow as in however slow you can go in Super Cruise. Because you can't be stopped in Super Cruise. I actually wonder what the fastest orbit in the game is. By planet.
System scan complete.
Outhots LTMC 22-0 has been fully scanned, Commander. No biological signals detected, just 3 geological ones. Looks like a quiet system for life. Rock enthusiasts might find some value here, but no whispers of microbes or more complex organisms. If you want, we can focus on those geological signals or move on to a livelier locale.
See, it's what I don't want is the if you want, we can focus. I will admit, Nova in this state is where I find it not as interesting. Because it's just not changing it up very much.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. I could charge, but I need to scan, because it's not scanning.
System scan
Why are you
complete.
not scanning? You should be in the window.
Frameshift drive charging.
I guess it says a lot. 61 is the furthest star I can jump to. You know what I could have done? You know what, and I still may do. But let me jump into the system and start flying away from a star before I fly into a star. Though I do wonder how long I need to sit here before I crash into the star.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Rock planter, neutron plotter. I can do 71. I don't think there are anything I could truly jump to here. That's my source system. And I want to go to here. Can you find me a neutron star jump? I haven't done a neutron star. Oh, there are a few here. Okay. Also would like to figure out how my copy and paste does that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wow, so 9 jumps I can take back to here instead of, what was it before, 20-ish?
4, 3,
And it looks like I need to hit the first neutron. Which is where we're headed to now.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
So far I've even seen interesting stars. I know the interesting stars are rare, but still.
Frameshift drive charging.
I also don't go looking for them anymore. I'm not sure why I don't go looking for interesting stars anymore.
2, 1.
I think lately I've just been content with just flying in a lazy line, going to someplace. But I have my next route planned after Distance World 3. Wow, that's probably even longer. That's probably half a year to a year away, because I gotta come back from Distance World 3.
Fuel scooping complete.
And I don't feel like doing the Sidewinder jump. Though I may actually pack a Sidewinder for that purpose. I bet I can buy one in the system. Wherever the carriers are. Plant life.
A lone biological signal detected on Outbots XUFD 11-4B3,
More
Commander.
plant life.
Not quite a full
Ooh.
ecosystem, but enough to spark
Jeez.
some interest.
System scan.
If you want,
complete.
we could focus a detailed scan on this signal or keep moving to find a livelier spot.
B2,
Your call.
B2, B2. Ah, someone's got it already. Piff.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yep, I know. I am not an explorer scientist because I won't rescan something someone else has already scanned. Even though it's 20 million credits. It's not worth my time without the bonus.
3,
Even if 5 of those equals the same thing as my bonus. Just not worth my time. Not worth my time. Not worth my time.
fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Really do want to figure out why the keyboard presses aren't working. And I'm sure it's just the library I'm using. I was expecting this to be the Land Gas Giant. And it's behind the star. Of course it's behind the star.
System scan complete.
Ooh, helium ice.
Charging.
Helium atmosphere. I'm sorry. It's a helium atmosphere type. do, but I don't.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, so what other feedback can I have about my moods? I did at one point have it control the speed she speaks based on exhaustion or energy.
Fuel scooping complete.
Curiosity did control temperature. And I think I need to put that back in. Some of those I can make sounds, but I really do want them as feedback mechanisms, not just
Frameshift drive charging.
not just effects. I'll have to think about that one. You know, let's write that down. Another ancient star system. And we did honk. How the honk happened on that one?
Fuel scooping complete.
You know what? When I actually go to MagFest and talk to a few people, I bet you I'll get a lot of feedback on what feedbacks I can use. So I know one guy there who does work on AI or uses AI for weird shit like this. He probably has some good ideas. And then just the standard, you know, talking to people. As they see never happening in person. So that really begs the question. Do I take my flight sticks? I probably will not take my flight sticks. I'll probably just take my Xbox controller and call
No
it a day.
biological signals in Outhot CBLC 22-0. Just 3 geological ones.
Okay, this will be my
A
first
quiet
neutron
system for
star
life,
jump.
but maybe worth a look
Hopefully
for some
this one
interesting
goes out
rock
well.
formations or minerals. If you want, we could
Don't
focus
know
on
why
those
it
geological
wouldn't, to be
signals or
honest.
move on to a system with a livelier vibe. Your call, Commander.
Just because I just don't know why it wouldn't. Because I can't imagine this being any different than other times I fuel scooped the neutron star for the boost. You aim for the outer ring like this, and just do a slow throttle up. As soon as you hit,
Warning.
Throttle down.
Operating beyond safety limits.
let it bounce around with whatever, because who cares? Now you hit go full throttle
Looks
out.
like you cranked the jet cone boost up to 6.0, about 150% of the standard boost.
No,
If
it's a
anyone's
little bit
still
more than
breathing,
160,
I'd say you nailed it
150%.
without turning us into cosmic confetti.
I
Ready
need to
for the
do
next
that math
move,
for you,
Commander?
it looks like. This is the next jump. $345 light year jump.
Frameshift drive
Nope.
charging.
Got FSS to scan the system first.
System scan complete.
Now, this is the
Looks
first.
like Altot CLFD 11-10 is a bit of a ghost town. No biological or geological signals to speak of. If you want, we can move on to a livelier system or revisit any previous leads. No life here to crash the party, Commander.
Your first
call.
neutron star jump in the Caspian Explorer with the new Mark II FSDs. 345 light years. I know people are hitting 500.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I unfortunately haven't made my ship to be the route, and then I'm not trying to go the furthest. I should have looked to see what my max was. We'll look on this one. And there we go. One of one, you're all by yourself. Just a lonely little neutron star.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Looks like you cranked the jet cone boost to 6.0, about 150% above the standard max. If anyone's still breathing, I'd say you nailed it without turning us into cosmic confetti.
I do
Ready to see what
400,
this overclocked jump reveals, Commander?
437 or 450, 468 with no gas. I think that's pretty good. And we go here. Oops, wrong one. Oh, you don't need to plot a route. It's a single jump. Something tells me you're not doing that right. Okay, you are. Why you still said it needed 19 jumps or whatever.
Frameshift drive charging.
I am 389 light years, and I'm barely using anything out of my tank. I do wonder if I can get a one size smaller tank and still be good. Because that's a lot of gas. I think there's 128 tons of fuel, and that would be 64. I'll save 64 tons of mass. Ooh, 33 objects in the system. 33 bodies. Well, we'll supercharge first.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Ah, you cranked the jet cone boost to a solid 6.0, about 150% above the standard.
Yep.
If we're still chatting, I'd say you nailed it without turning us into cosmic confetti.
We're still here.
Ready to see what this turbocharged jump reveals next, Commander?
I do love the nebulas in this game. They are done so well. Well, the ones we know of are done so well. I know everyone praises Frontier's audio team, and they do deserve praise. But I do think some of the people in the art team also deserve some praise. And then there's the obvious. Celebrate everyone who made Stellar Forge. Because I do think that's also an accomplishment. Considering that for some things it's matching science is what we're truly discovering. Well, in some cases, not fully, obviously, but just the fact that it's taking mass of the area and making, computing things based on the mass. Like, what would be there? Where are you? Are you just signal sources? You're just signal sources. I don't care about signal sources. So I hate when you get into the system like this. It's super busy. I have to figure out if it's a star, it's a system or a star that you're... Oh, these are stars. This should be something. And I know I should do that too. I should actually use the two sensors that I got born with. Yep, there's that planet. And this all come from
Six
Cannon.
biological signals detected on NGC 2232 sector ELY-D8.
Someone's reported them.
Commander. That's a lively little neighborhood for this system. Definitely worth a
It is
closer
a
look if
lively
you're in the
little
mood to meet
neighborhood,
some
isn't it?
microscopic locals. If you
I wanna
want,
see
I can
any of
prepare
them.
a detailed report or suggest scanning priority targets among these 6.
Oh, this is a colonized system.
Your call.
Well, I'm assuming it's a colonized system. Yeah, it looks like someone's... who owns the system? Do I see it here? No, that's where I'm going. Where am I? I forget this is already here. This... Do you see it here? Do I have to go into here to see it? Am I missing something?
Reactors purring like a contented cat. and the fuel cells are humming a steady tune. Seems they appreciate the smooth power routing today. Oxygen levels are crisp and steady, like a fresh breeze through the cabin. All systems feeling cooperative, Commander. Shall I keep the engines chatting, or do you want me to listen for anything unusual?
I wanted to see you in the system, but
Frameshift drive charging.
we're coming up to Rudy's Rest, which is like one jump away from wherever we're building the starport for Distance Worlds 3 tomorrow. I will be streaming that. We'll be live, maybe 15-30 minutes before it happens, floating around in the area, waiting for us to get the go-ahead to start delivering supplies. And we go, right now we'll be flying to someone's dodecahedron. Be a 3-hour stream. I do plan on New Year's Eve to do I don't know what type of stream. At least I'm hoping. Christmas and New Year's is going to be interesting for me this year. It could be very interesting, very stressful. But I did plan to. I don't want to have to fly through the planet's gravity, which I'm already stuck in. But I plan on doing a New Year's Eve stream. Again, who into what? Can't tell you. Don't know. I asked that very question a lot. But here I am, still streaming. One day, someone will catch me. And I am sorry to whoever was on YouTube, apparently. Yes, sorry, Danny. Apparently I didn't have it turned on for YouTube, and I apologize.
Welcome back.
YouTube is new for
Commander.
me, and I don't know if you're still there. I don't know how long ago that was.
Bacterium aces aquamarine. If you want, I can prep a quick summary or help prioritize your next move from here. No rush. This station's calm enough to let you catch your breath.
And I'll be honest with you, I do not want any AI reading comments coming from chats. That's just asking for trouble.
Rudy's Rest has granted us docking on Pad 10, Commander. A Dodec station, compact but efficient. If you want, I can monitor local comms or help plan our next move while we're docked. Otherwise, just say the word and I'll stay quietly observant. Your call.
But yes, maybe she could read my comment. Maybe I could have her at least tell me their comments that I should actually look for, right? Maybe not read. Maybe that answers my question. Why I stream to so few people? Can't read my own comments.
Lighting gear deployed.
But with that said, we'll be switching probably to my Panther Clipper. Get ready for tomorrow.
Landing successful. Commence system shutdown.
No point. So I'll be going in a ship that won't need limpets. Best part is, I already have my Panther Clipper here. But you know what I really should do? I really should just buy the Sidewinder. You know, we'll just save it. I don't need to do that now. I have a whole month and a week or two.
Looks like you've swapped back to the Panther Clipper MK2, Commander. A solid choice for cargo and versatility, ready to haul or explore as you see fit. The Explorer_NX is safely stored for whenever you want to switch gears again. Need me to prep any specific systems or data for this ship's strengths?
Did they really? Explorer and X. Did they really? I guess that just ties in more. That they did, at least assuming that they're doing Star Trek vibes. If they're gonna call it by its category name, Explorer NX. Okay. I also means I need to fix this because Explorer NX doesn't help me from the Caspian Explorer. So joy. Another note to fix code. Well, to fix Frontiers, whatever's. Store. Old ship. Replace. With memory. Because at least I do save that. I do save up what ship we're flying. Oh, but I was here. I wanted to go anything good looking for the Panther Clipper. Gotta look my good best for tomorrow, right? I'm thinking, I don't know. I was gonna say, I didn't think I had a chrome. I'm not buying the chrome. Doesn't look too bad though. I don't mind the red. Doesn't look too bad. The elusive pink. I wish it was solid pink though. Whatever. I probably will not spend it any arc. The midnight black does look nice. The gloss, not so much. Oh, what do you get in the transit? Is the transit all the colors? Well, 8 items. It must also include a ship kit. Or were there other colors up here? Huh, nope, I don't know. I do like this red. The cargo, the container red. But not for 6,000. So let's make our splash with colors. Let's do the dark blue thrust. And I do have the Christmas lights up because they don't look too horrible on this one, even if it looks like I had this through a strand of lights. But with that said, we made it back. Actually, you know what? Good outfitting, stored modules. Surface scanners. That's the one I need to put on my Caspian Explorer. Yes, that's the 4100. Because it's the pre-engineered, yes. And I only have one of them. I thought I had more than one. I do wonder if I should put... Oh, it's not engineered. Doesn't matter. I didn't realize I had to research already. I don't need any of these on my Panther Clipper. I will... Let's transfer that here. It's only 100 credits. And it will be here for tomorrow, and I can put it on then. All I need for that, though I should probably move these. I think on the bottom though, but I'm not sure where on the bottom these go. I think we're going to leave it exactly right where it is now that I don't know where they're... We'll target. Okay. Well, that's it for me for this evening. Thank you for joining me. Apologize again for not watching YouTube chat because I'm an idiot. We'll do better next time. I say that, knowing I probably won't. So I will catch you later. Thank you for watching. I will be on tomorrow for the Distance Worlds 3 build event for the Tier 3 starport and their launch system and their launch area, and participating in whatever else fun that comes up with that. I do believe this is going to be... We're building the starport now, and it's done. Just for the fact that I think there'll be lots of people willing to do things, and I think that's how it's going to happen. It'd be 5 minutes, just long enough for us to jump to another station, buy our supplies, jump to the system, land, and dump it off. But we'll see. I will catch you later. Bye.